Holy goodness gracious. Hello, all you kind individuals. Thank you so much for the raid. I was so shocked. I literally forgot how everything worked for a moment. Thank you very much. I saw that you were also playing Ace Attorney. Hang on, let's see what we got. See if everything, yeah, okay. So yeah, wow, thank you so much. I've been thoroughly enjoying this game, as anyone who's been here will tell you. It's been like one of my new favorite games, probably of all time. Let's see. I knew I'd forget something. Yeah, oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah, I love this. I love this series. Well, this game so far. I haven't. This is my first time playing it. It's it's a wonderful it's a wonderful game. But yeah, thank you again, man. It's always a boost to the confidence. Oh my god, hi Evan, how's it going? Yeah, and see, well, and that's what I thought too. It was always something I wanted to play, but I just never really got around to, because life gets in the way and does whatever, and I just never got around to it. And I thought, hey, streaming is the perfect excuse to play this game that I've been wanting to play for years, and now that I have, I can't stop the brain rot. And now I just have a collection of a collection of brain rot. Oh, thank you, Inochi. I will pin that. In the right one. Got it. Crushed it. Forgot what I was doing, actually. Where were we going? Let's see. I think... Oh, I guess I should introduce myself, shouldn't I? God damn it, I really need to get better about that. Ricky keeps telling me that I need to remember to do that, and I never do. Hello, everybody. I'm Franky Bagman. I am the all-purpose general disappointment to the universe. Actually, a couple universes, and I've come to Earth just to be a further burden. Welcome in. Yes, the last what is it, like the extra case or whatever. Except I usually don't save like right in the middle, so now I've kind of forgotten what I was doing. I usually save like when it prompts you to, but I was so tired last time, and now I can't remember what I was doing. Let's see. That's right. Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about Crazy Lunchbox Lady. Oh my god. My icon. What'd they call her? The cough up queen? Right, I already talked to her. That's right. No, okay. Alright. It's coming back to me. I have the spray bottle. Where's my spray bottle? I forgot. I think I was still spraying shit? Or did I don't know. I can't remember. God damn. Oh no, I guess I did. Yep. Shit. That's right, because I also tried to spray Edgeworth's office too. And didn't have anything, but I love the fact that, because now that I remember that, I remember where's the guard station? That was the fight. His cactus. He had the fucking cactus with the blood on it, cause he fucking hit his head on the cactus. It was that is art. Is the fact that they like didn't need to put anything extra in here, but they went that extra mile and gave you like really stupid shit to find. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah, here. Whoops. I guess we just look at it. But yeah, wow. I think that's what I was doing. That's right, because I was trying to figure out how to get in this fucking room, and I was just so tired. Honestly, I'm still tired, but I can't not play this game. I need it to thrive. Okay, let's just go back to our classic of examining everything. Except I think we did examine everything. Right. Right, okay, I remember. We need someone to give us permission? I thought I was gonna be clever and just use the ID card we had on us, but no, apparently I can't do that. Or maybe you can, and I just don't know how. I can't find Gumshoe, and I'm scared. Okay. Okay, where, I forget. Where have we all been? That's... Nobody's in there. Oh! Oh my god. Did I remember to check on the guard? I love checking in on the guard. I'm a big fan of this guard. Oh yeah, I guess we did. Oh right, because he was scared of the chief prosecutor. God, what's her name? It's already gone. God damn. It's so hard being this stupid sometimes. Alright, it's time for her to tell me what I need to do. Oh great, I already asked her shit. Oops. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go continue to be stupid somewhere else. Back to the underground parking lot. Is there more things to spray maybe? Like the water hose. She did cut herself, right? I'm assuming that's what we're like looking for. Because we must have to meet some kind of requirement before who or whatever allows us to go in and give us permission. Because we haven't run into Mr. Cowboy yet. Can't even remember his name. Marshall. I like Marshall. But if I remember correctly, I sprayed this place pretty completely. Oh no, I forgot my nails broken. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna be alright. Oh, that definitely okay. Nope, it all just came back in a flood. And I remember how many problems that caused me last time. Got that. What about the button? Is the button important? Something tells me that we do have everything in here. I don't think there's anything else in here spray worthy except for this, and I remember spraying that. Door. God, oh man, that's like a real flashbang when they turn that light off. Then we did go to Edgeworth. He wasn't there. I think we already looked at all this shit too. This? Oh god. Oh, I even forgot my voices. Shit. Oh my god, I really need to learn how to sleep better. God damn. He won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than a giant steel samurai. Then again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me what he was like as a kid. Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. Oh my god, hi Zach, how's it going? That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me. And so he's always been. It kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? I don't know, it's not too bad. Oh right, no, we know this one. That's because she has Edgeworth fan fiction in her head, which is totally understandable. I can't say I'm immune to that either. You know, I won't defend myself. Oh wait, did we try spraying the trophy? Is that why it's cracked? Maybe? Does it have bloodstains on it? Where's the court record? I can't imagine that's probably not it. I think I'm just reaching here. But they gave me the spray bottle. So, oh wait, I can't even use the sprayer. Never mind. I guess that's not it. Fine. I won't spray the office then. Wanted to. Clearly wasn't where we're supposed to go. Shit. I must have missed something in here then. Or somewhere else at least. I've missed something. We already talked about. I wonder if we need to present something to someone specifically again. I'm pretty sure we presented everything. Oh, thank you again so much for the raid, Lux. I really appreciate it. I hope your early shift goes well too. Those are always a unique experience. Let's see. Did we look at the knife? No, yeah, because we looked at this in the case, right? I remember this because it's got the tag and the blood, and it wasn't even correct. All right. So you sure you don't have anything else to tell us, Star Lady? Please, you have to hold my hand a little bit. I'm stupid. A paper Kroger bag? No, I'm all recycled. I'm like one of those reusable bags. I just don't look like it. Let's see. Everything tells me that I've forgotten to spray something in here. I just need to figure out what it was. Means we're gonna spray everything again. Or maybe not. Actually, no, because we already did that. Shit. I know we did. Right, because I tried spraying the barrel and it didn't have everything. Okay, so actually, no, we have actually sprayed, I think, every piece of everything in this fucking place. Yeah, I feel like that's what the best thing to do here is to spray literally everything. Like... It doesn't help, again, that my mouse is actually, at this point, damn near unusable. The fact that it is holding on is nothing short of miraculous. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, he does? Oh, that's even better. Don't worry, I will be the most reliable Kroger bag. Don't you worry. I will not rip. Okay, so where are we going? Entrance. Oh, can we spray the detention center? Do you think they'll let us get away with that? Oh my god, if we ran out of fluid, I'd feel like a right fool. Oh my god. Officer, tell me, do you ever... Aw. Damn it. There's nothing in here, is there? There's always... I feel like there's almost always Easter eggs here. I want one. Give it to me. Where's the blood stain? Tell me someone stubbed their toe or something. Whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Where's the... Can we spray our own office? Now I need to know. Oh my god. Should have assumed there was nothing in here. I can dream. That's right, that was Gumshoe's monstrosity. Which is relevant to evidence somehow, but I don't know why yet. You know, we got a handprint. I feel like that's probably going to maybe be the most important part. I mean, well, we just wanted to check him. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't, hurt or anything. We gotta, it's the what is it called? The luminol? We gotta make sure he's not, doing the bleed. He was pretty scared earlier. Brain is now telling me that there is definitely something we can do in here, and I'm just missing it because I'm made out of stupid. I'm definitely missing something stupid because again, as we all know now, it's factually what I continue to miss is the stupid things. Because we needed someone to give us permission for this. Yeah, I think we need someone to give us permission, and we looked at the lasso. Did we spray the lasso? I think we sprayed everything in here too. You think that if like there was like an altercation in the evidence room, there would maybe be blood around here? Like, for real? Like, unironically? Like... But it doesn't look like there was any? Maybe they cleaned it up real good. Yeah, I guess all we have is the cactus. Which area am I missing that? Because I really want to think we could just use this. I know we could. Same shit. I'm assuming it's... I mean, call me crazy. I can only assume that it's Marshall that's going to be the one that gives us permission to go, but the fact that he's not here tells me that there's something else I need to spray correctly. I just have to find it. So there must be just one really stupid thing I missed in here. Oh, I just realized, did we ever like present this to her because she has such a like a huge, awful... Oh, I thought simply because she hated prosecutor so much. I wondered if I was curious if we'd get any like real dialogue out of that, but yeah, apparently he smashed his head into the cactus. He's got the guy in there, the marshal, or no, his name is Marshall, the guard in there. He's got a real thing for like Western appeal, if you couldn't tell. And that was like the dialogue was that he slipped and smashed his head on his cactus. So if I was evidence of blood, where would I be? And I'm surprised there's nothing to do with like the jammed trunk. Wait, can we examine the jammed trunk actually? Hang on. Oh wow, you know what? I think that's what I forgot in my bordering on delirium last time is I just forgot to straight up check the car again. See, I told you it was something stupid. I always miss something stupid. That's where we found the note. 221 SL9, the SL9 incident. Oh no, that's Phoenix. 221 SL9, the SL9 incident. A case that was due for transferal the day of the murder. And the detective in charge of the case was the victim. Wonder what kind of case the SL9 incident thing was. Kinda hard to guess just knowing the case number. There must be like more, like... there was like evidence or something to do with the trunk being busted though. That's what I'm curious about. That's about as red as a sports car can get. Yeah, pretty red alright. Body was found in Edgeworth's car trunk. Lock on the trunk was broken. Yeah, see, it was broken. See, that's what I think we need to be examining here. So the question is, why did Miss Sky chose this car? His car? So what model car is it? I think it was called a sedan or a coupe, something like that. Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. Guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things. Maybe it is about time I got my driver's license. Yo, same, Phoenix, same. B block. Nah, B block is through here. That's where visitors park. Oh, Miss Star climbed over this fence? It seems so, yeah. This fence is 9 feet high at least. Well, no time like the present. I think I'll give it a try. You know, you really got to appreciate her go-to attitude. It's okay, don't cry. Maybe there's a Lunchland Olympics team? Okay, so clearly that was harder to do than I think Miss Star made it out to be. This is the famous oil drum. Well, no time like the president. I'll try to kick it over myself. Hi-ya! That's okay, don't cry. That Lana Sky must be one strong woman. Oh my god, I feel bad for her now. Oh no. So this is the famous divider. Sure helped us knock out a hole in the testimony today. Come to think of it, this divider helped our case more than the actual witness. The Great Divider, a chip off the old parking lot block. It's just a wall, scientifically speaking. Okay. Right, because then they had the whole debate over the step ladder. Is this where a car leaves the lot? Arrows on the ground make it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose? Aha! The theory of relativity! What? I've gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know. Was Mr. Relativity German or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Oh right, in the security guard station. Yeah, that was where Miss Star saw the incident from. Probably see quite a lot from up there. Probably means she wasn't lying when she said she saw Miss Sky stab him. Where's the security guard anyway? See? Finally, I think we're making progress. Well, this is just something I heard. But apparently he went out to buy coffee for Miss Star. That woman is a force to be reckoned with. Clearly she will probably... Oh shit, no. Maybe she has more to say now. Maybe we can call her out on her colossal bullshit. He does not. What about the door? Can we go through the door? No, shit. I mean, she already told us about SL9, right? What if we just start handing her relevant things, see if she says anything? Oh. What about the picture? Did we already hand her the picture? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed toward the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? I'd like to know the lore, please. Tell me about it. Oh my god, look, more dialogue. We are making progress. Let's fucking go. The incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. Oh, they didn't solve it? On the contrary. It was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence. What? What do you mean? They executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself, and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. Nothing about that surprises me. And then, it was over. He was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side of the case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I came to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet an old friend, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Oh, that's right, she has like 14 dozen boyfriends or something. Miss Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on the SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has been a connection. Oh, rookie. What? Seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Whoa! Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Oh my god, bribery, nice. I love breaking the law. Miss Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister to do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. Be when Officer Marshall was a detective. And now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating in this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Excellent. Onward. We're gonna go talk to Mr. Marshall. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. Oh my god, I wonder if we get to see Gumshoe too. Place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please. Huh? Wasn't it? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now there's no time for despair. We caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Gotta love Gumshoe. Too good for this world. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit this station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Hey, come back, Gumshoe, we miss you. Come home. Whoa, wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later. Detention center. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. So do we go to the guard station first, or okay, we must go to the detention center first. Fine. February 23rd, detention center, visitors room. Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down the road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ah, shit. What was that? Sure, what I'm saying. Me? That's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was perpetrated against, the one perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh no. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. I think this guy is probably the most innocent person in this whole game. Probably. Unless that whole, I just noticed he has a bandage on his fist. Maybe it was him. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm just a lost patrolman, like a lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're gonna deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? This is an unexpected turn of events. Oh my god. I can't. Ah, shit, I wish he would not do that. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir! Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard stationed in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. That is so animated. I think he's got more more frames of animation than anybody else in the game. What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me the victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him, is he a stranger or a total stranger? Then I'd be saying he leans heavily on the side of total stranger. So, you didn't know. Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell you the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? Victim's body disappeared? It's almost like they moved it or something. Who would have thought? Crazy. Fucking crazy.
That's some story.
Is that it? Can we move along now? Do we have anything to show him? Can we spray him? We should see if we can spray him. Oh, we can't spray him. Really took the fun out of that one. Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. God damn, I can't read.
The day Detective Goodwin's body was found in the trunk.
So this means I'm a free man, innocent. Is this a dream, sir? Then I hope I never wake up. This is a dream. You'd better wake up right now. Really thought he'd have more to add there. Wonder if what happens when we show him the knife. Oh, wait, what? Officer Meekins, this is for you. I'm scared of knives, sir. Okay, I just wanted. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overacting to a knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. He did say that was a total stranger. Does he know anything about this then? No. Does that mean we can actually go talk to Edgeworth? Because I'm willing to put everything else aside to go talk to Edgeworth for no particularly biased reason. Do we actually have to go to oh, right, because it's the prosecutor's office, so we do have to go. Damn it, we've been bamboozled. Fine, I guess we'll go to evidence or whatever. Didn't want to Edgeworth anyway. Who cares? Guard station. Wait a minute. What the heck? Does Officer Meekin still have shit to say? Alright, Meekins, what do you got? Oh, I guess we do show on the badge. I'm just gonna start showing people things until it makes sense.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all.
ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
You better pry into this one a little deeper.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say, I'm lost like, I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. You didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why, and that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show you his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and I leapt in at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others before they do unto you, my own father's words.
What happened then?
Oh, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
Why do you think, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if his body just disappeared from the evidence room, I don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
Told me that if I had to be him, it had to be him, sir, on the day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No, thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. So now we get to examine the guards or the evidence room, right? Right? Oh. Guess not. No. Oh wait. Oh, they must have meant the underground. I knew that. I knew that. I was paying attention. I was. I promise. I swear. Underground parking lot. Oh, what's up, Furies? How's it going? We're actually making progress. I have just enough brain power to make things make sense slightly. Nope, we did. We already read this one. Bodies. Did they mean this crime scene? I'm assuming they meant this crime scene, right? Or did they mean the guard station? No, I'm confused again. God damn it. That's the same. So where is Marshall then? We have his lunch. February 23rd, police station. Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, hey look.
Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. Police Chief Gant.
And you're sure this is all, hmm? You know what it means if there's anything missing.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Aha, righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
He does kind of have that, like, commanding presence. I feel like I'd probably salute him too, honestly. Wow, he's even got, like, the regalist soundtrack just for him. Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy, you know they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yeah, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you've got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Yeah, it's good, you know. Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in a 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Oh my god, if you hurt Edgeworth, I'll burn down the whole world. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too. I mean, they're being the prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence says. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? No, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know one thing, I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand it. I guess that's a good quality to have for a chief of detectives, honestly. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief detectives to do. Maybe his job?
See if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Oh good, so we had to present him with evidence too then. One seems to be doing a lot. You can sit still. Does he mean? Oh, was that the right one?
Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger. What about the knife? What are we showing the knife? No, the same one. Oh, I wonder if we show him the other knife. Nope, nope. Shit. What about the shoe? What do you want from me, man? The parking stub. The picture. I'm trying to ask him as subtly as I can, using evidence. That's it, I'm leaving. I want to go find Gumshoe. He's nicer to me. Can we go to the guard station yet? God damn it. Probably means there is something we do have to show. Mr. Gantz. That's what his name is. I keep forgetting. Alright, fine. We'll just throw evidence at him until he talks. Unless we can talk to Edgeworth. Oh, no, he's still not here. Damn. Dude. What about Meekins? Does he have more to say? God damn. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Fine, Gant. I'll talk to you. What if we show him our attorney badge? Clearly doesn't understand. I'm willing to throw everything at him. The luminal? We can't give him the lunge. That's for what? Marshall. Wait, okay, so what do we show him then? Show him the knife, the take a stab, the autopsy, and the... Oh wait, I wonder if we can examine the... Oop, not move. Wrong one. Wrong one. Talk to me, buddy. Oh, sorry, you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. Took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing. Lost item report, but it's only half complete.
Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of this, just in case. Really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Oh my god, finally. Alright, see you later, Mr. Gant, man, person, scary individual. But there's still nobody here. What the heck? Surely we can go talk to Edgeworth then, right? Right? No, god damn it. And what from me? Maybe she knows something about what he lost. No. Oh, what if we show the lost report to? Yeah, he seems to get upset pretty easily. I bet that could at least do something. He gives us permission to enter? Ooh. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Rhino asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room? Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. God, I forgot he does these super long pauses. No, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow 50 bucks? I'd give them 50 bucks, no problem. Borrow 50 bucks? Do you think he'd give it to me? So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Just goes to show you can never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. He seems like a very intimidating but very kind individual. I think they wrote his character shockingly well, honestly.
Hey, it looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Look, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Fuck out of here. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. Won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is the security guard thinking?
Yeah, honestly, true. Like, yeah, I mean, 50 bucks, it's 50 bucks. Like, you know? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's skies so gray? Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? Did you not tell it was him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. Even got the saloon door and everything.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there's there on your chest. That better be it. Wait, that's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw!
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting. Like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres. We're gonna talk with him anyway.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina. But I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading a six-shooter, I say a little prayer. What? Oh, right, we gotta give him his fucking lunch. I already forgot about it.
What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You had no idea what he was talking about, or what talking about either.
Well, I guess we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Right, I forgot we do have to give him... Oops. Wait, no, go back. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas.
Oh, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
What's this?
What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Alright, Bambina, you win. You munch smack.
Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk.
Excellent. Star really came in clutch. For once.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? Explains the rampant alcoholism.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. I mean, the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Hey, I like that broccoli. Fuck you.
Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole on a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? I heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transferals.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Oh, only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steak. Hey, I like stewed cauliflower too. This guy needs to back up. He's stepping on my toes. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of these tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. Card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Wow, what a creative number. Wow, all 7s at 420, nice. This is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Right, I saw a number on that record just now.
Oops, shut up. Fuck! Goddamn stupid mouse. Speaking of that, 50 bucks. Goddamn, I need to go back to that detective. Maybe he'll buy me a new mouse. Seems like a nice guy.
Maybe there's some way I can prove the record is tied to the stabbing.
I think we have a lot of evidence that could tie that to that, actually. Sorry, but could you explain what the whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. Kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? Excuse me. What happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
That happened to the SL9.
Oh, 2 days ago. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. What do we show him the stub then? Maybe the stub will help us here. West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Aha! But that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so? I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence. It looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. That's what I was kind of hoping for. What else can we show him? Like, does he have something to talk about with this? What about this? You is part of the SL9. I guess he doesn't want to tell us anything. What a jerk. I guess we don't really have anything super useful for him right now. Alright then, fine, I'm out of here. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. Quiet, investigation must be over.
So this is the evidence room. Really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass, trees. This feels more like a morgue. Hey, I'm part of one of those.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
I mean, it does look like a morgue, honestly. Whoa!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Oh, is it true what I heard? Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Oh wait, do we really need to read this again? See, there he's offering the 50 bucks again. Give me the 50 bucks, goddammit. That's true. The chief of police Gant will loan anyone 50 bucks, even me? Oh my god, Gumshoe's just like me for real.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about?
Actually, I was put in charge of this investigation for today. Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief. So now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this. Evidence room floor plans. Oh, good. Alright, Gumshoe. Talk to me, buddy.
So Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for the day?
That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now? Or now, right?
Trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. This is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
Case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card. Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Wait, that's the handprint on fucking the blue badger.
It was the right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coated with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor. And if the wrong person touches it, bzzz,
you get a shock.
That's what happened. My hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
That feels like there's the flaws in that system all on its own.
Hey, is that the fishing rod from earlier? Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. Bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from this case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on the case.
Okay. Showed him the knife. What about this knife?
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? Would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
Tell us about your work of art.
This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
He was dancing proudly on the day of the awards ceremony. There was a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day. Sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it. That's cold. That's
hurtful.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing! That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. Sure, he didn't have anything to say on that. What about Detective Goodman's card then? That's a victim. Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. Can never relax. It's only because you always lose your card. I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to? Detective Gumshoe, rebel against the system. We fucking love Detective Gumshoe here. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? A serial killing. Serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake. Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with a transferal the other day. The last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
Oh, so the switchblade knife?
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Okay, excellent, excellent. Oops. Time to look at all the stuff.
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
Looks like a car door.
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
Been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
Guess that's one way to look at it.
This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams.
Not sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Really think it would? Hey pal, our security is high tech around here. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my oh my god, it actually is the fishing pole from the other case. That's my personal pole. Never did get around to using it. Metal detector, oh my god. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's the metal detector. One that that led to solving the case out of the Gourd Lake, remember? Oh, right, wow, that feels like it was years ago. It's really weird, it kind of does, even though especially for us, it really wasn't. Almost nostalgic in a weird way. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. Shit'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. A cheap looking box? You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover, you gotta look at their heart.
That's the door we just came in through. Like you don't need, looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I don't know what would happen if Officer Marshall cut the power while we're inside.
Hope he remembers we're in here. Oh, look. Wait. Oh, there's paint. What's this? Blood. Oh, it's paint.
Oh, Warren. But there's definitely a handprint here.
I wonder if this will be important for the Blue Badger. Looks like someone trying to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright, what if there's another bloodstain left in the room?
Use the testing fluid to check it out. Oh, right. God, I already forgot about testing fluid.
What's on paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
Ooh, art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Oh my god, Blue Badger origin story? Let's fucking go. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room?
One left a glove here, but only one.
Oh, it's part of SL9 too. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal. Making me out to some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case. That's evidence from the case, you know? I mean, SL9. It does have a tag on it. Ooh, there's something else for us to look at.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get in and open again if it were closed. Empty. Must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all of these pieces.
Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? Wow, poor Gumshoe. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. Apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence.
I wonder what shape these pieces were before whatever it was broke. Want to try to put it back together?
Ha, good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest into place.
Do we get to do a fucking puzzle?
Oh, I love puzzles! So these are all the pieces we have, correct? Oh, okay. Rotate. Wait, what the hell is this? God damn it, I keep pressing the wrong fucking button. And like on top of that, I still have this mouse. This poor mouse. It just wants to help. Okay, alright, that's enough. Maybe we could look at it a little bit differently. Oh my god. Okay, is there any way I can do this without the mouse? Can I do this? Oh, okay, I can do it with the arrows. Oh, what's rotate right? R. Wow, we're not having to do a lot of rotating. I wish we got to do more puzzles like that.
Huh? Well, I think we did it. Some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. Problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
They were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
Trying to understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar. So relatable. Speaking of evidence, what was the other one we got? The gloves. I don't look at the gloves.
Tag says SL9.
This is another piece of evidence for the case.
No, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
Are we playing a word game now? Huh. Looks like that's probably actually it. What about this? Can we look at the bloodstain on this? What I can assume is a bloodstain?
Hey, look. It's hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
I think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. Blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. There was evidence in the SL9 incident. Might be when the blood got on it. Oh, hey, wait, this face has a hole in it.
What? I think it doesn't have a bottom.
Weird. Wow, okay, I didn't realize that was gonna be relevant.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
I feel like that's gonna be relevant. Where's my spray? Oh, right. Oh wow, it actually is blood. I thought that would be the paint. Oh, I forgot to flashbang me.
I knew it. Someone's right handprint.
What? What's the matter, detective? This locker is mine.
Is yours?
Please, you have to help me. When they come to take me away, I must still testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can trust the police.
What? But you're a detective.
Is there like more over here, maybe? Oh, okay, there's a lot of blood there. Holy shit. Must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you don't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Double check, make sure there isn't more stuff. Can't be too certain, apparently. Oh, shit. There was more.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
No reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Wait, where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
I better jot this down on the floor plans. Covered every inch here. Since he was a part of the SL9 incident, he has to know something about this. Oh. I guess he doesn't. Fine. Can we go talk to Edgeworth yet? Yeah, it is a right hand on the blue badger. Wasn't here. Oh my god, it's 500 BC Chartu Darby. And I totally understand. You get the sleep you need, man. Where do I... God, he's still in here. This poor man. His left hand is what's hurt. It tells me he probably doesn't have a lot more to say. Unless he knows about this. So I must have missed something in this room then. Oh, I did. Put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
Make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Oh, well, it wasn't actually anything.
There's something sticking out here. It's sure. I guess it must be evidence from some case.
Detective Gumshoe put this here? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for evidence here. That's sad. That evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Looks like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
You're going to talk behind someone's back. Don't do it right in front of them, pal. Oh, I wonder if we can look at the security.
We have a lot of monitors in here.
There's 8 cameras in the evidence room and all. One for each section.
Which monitors show the section where the crime took place?
Why do cattle sit before the rain comes? It's not for a man to know.
Unless you're the security guard responsible.
Are we actually not?
Look on the floor, it's a lasso.
Looks like it's set up for a trap or something. I just roped me a steer with this here lasso.
What?
Was bellowing, move, pal, move. Detective Gumshoe, I presume.
Cactus sure is prickly, it must be real.
Your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt. Billy, the cactus has a name?
Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand.
Ah, my rawhide cowskin, 10-gallon hat. I just picked that up, but Billy took it to fancy it. Like it got stuck on the spines and he couldn't get it off.
Leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather...
Those aren't pants, those are chaps. And that's a poncho up there.
Ah, a poncho! Sure looks cool, but the name is a little silly. Look at the swinging door, just like a Wild West saloon.
Ah, sorry, partner, but we're closed for the day. Huh? Y'all get along home now.
I think Officer Marshall really wanted to be a Wild West bartender.
Always wanted to say that. Sure, he'd probably be happier there too. Okay, so maybe I did miss something in that room then. Probably do the wise thing and hydrate now that I think about it. Needed that. Oh, let's see. What else do we have here? Can't help but wonder if we need to like spray around more maybe? I don't know. Oh wait, I wonder if the chief detective is still at the criminal affairs department. I wonder if he knows anything. I want to make sure I think we have anything else to give him. I think we should go back to criminal affairs really quick. No, he's not here. Shit. Oh, right. I forgot he was here. We showed her... We showed her the gloves? Interesting close-up on them. Edgeworth still isn't here either. Okay. What did I miss in the evidence room then? Are you showing this? Yeah. Gumshoes, there's something I need to show you. Oh. You can't open lockers if the fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system.
After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. At the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. That's the photo that Miss Starr took. Anything you can tell us about it? Oh, that Miss Starr is quite the lady. Well, I remember. It was winter. I was 16. He was the only one who had ever got me to talk about what happened.
16? That's how old I am. I wonder what happened.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe wore a trench coat in that high school too. Or in high school too. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh wait, no, we already showed on this one. Wait, do we actually not get to know about what happened to him in high school? I'm actually a little curious. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. You were at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Because prosecutors break through to the defense, I'm assuming. Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. I can only assume that's what it has to be. What about the autopsy? No. Maybe we showed him everything. Wasn't there any other dialogue? I must be missing something. Oh, we need a fingerprint to open it, so we can't get the shirt out, right? Thinking I must have missed like a handprint or something. And what am I missing then? Give me some kind of... Okay, well, that wasn't terribly helpful. Yeah, so she doesn't have anything new to add then either. You know about any... Oh, So I must have missed something then. Oops. And then, okay, so... It really doesn't have anything else. So there must be some other... There, like a blood stain in here that I missed. It has to be something in here that I missed. But I'm not seeing anything. I wonder. Maybe there's something else to do with this? Oh, I'm missing one of those stupid things again. I just know it. I can feel it. I think we gave it Gumshoe like everything too. No, I still feel like it must be in there then. Because the underground parking lot hasn't told us anything. I was gonna say, I don't think there's gonna be anything particularly new here to even look at. We can't talk to Edgeworth yet. What could I have missed? The only thing I can think of is the camera footage, but he won't let us have it. We checked all these for like other blood stains. I think we presented him with everything, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we showed him this too. Read that. Oh, can we show him my attorney badge? Oh, you show me that every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
You do have an ID card. What is this guy not telling us that? He's got it. There's got to be something. Oh, did we not show him the ID card? I thought that was like one of the first things we showed him.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. Number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again.
Oh, I forgot about the ID card record.
Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
When the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room?
Wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and they asked for the man to display his ID card. You asked Detective Goodman to show you his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me. He had his ID card then. Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you the ID card record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Oh, wait. So what if we show it to him? But maybe Gumshoe? Did you take a look at this? This is the ID record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. It was, whoa. Whoa!
Well, what is it?
That second number. Not your detective number, is it not? Detective, it's not your ID number, it's Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
Second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Hey pal, look at the time. Was there something you need to be going doing? Just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry, I mean, he should be letting out soon. I'm gonna give them my report for the day. What is that? What? A restaurant? Might help, you know?
Report? You mean the note written on the back of this flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, this is Mr. Edgeworth talking about. Sure, he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. Now we can go see Edgeworth. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Oh, shit. Ah, guest, my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing in the window. A teacup in his hand.
Right. He had the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was... Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Or Mr. Edgeworth. This whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Honestly, yeah, it must be. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again?
Oh no, that's... Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Oh no, he's gonna start questioning his validity. It's okay, Edgeworth, I still love you. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however... Something happened. They gave me control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department? The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I could do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why? I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Well, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID usage. Edgeworth, you went in the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Why? Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The Chief of Police?
He wanted evidence for the case wrapped up a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about the other case. Better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver added to the court record. Stubborn as always. I told you, this has nothing to do with the current case. wait. Is this what was used to jab the car open then? Tag says AI-16.
That's what... wait, what's that got to do with anything?
Nothing, apparently. At least that's what Edgeworth said.
That makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice? I'd like to have anything else of particular interest. I want to know if he knows about the vase. Discuss. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
What side are you on anyway? I just show him my best evidence. I can get some reaction out of him. What is my best evidence? Oh, whoops. And see, there goes my fucking mouse again. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You're the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about it sooner or later. Must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Actually, I want to present that again. I want to actually read.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
It all has to do with the case you were on, the SL9 incident. And then that was the end of it. Okay. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. Wacky old coot that was involved in the case 2 years ago too. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too. Then he was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
I want to know is why a deputy chief of police is on an investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murder. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won a guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might want to use that. It might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints?
And chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know?
I say, I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder, these fingerprint and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. Look, giving these detective gumshoe as well.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. You seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Hey, alright, let's go. Let's get a moving. I want to see this handprint. I've always figured it was going to do something here. Doesn't mean we can't look at it. Okay. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective evidence locker.
Use the secret weapon we just borrowed. What about the other handprint?
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
Finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that is left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger.
Obviously it's the thumb, right?
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With enter, see?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow, looks like fun. Again, might take some getting used to though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
Guess I better give it a try. You're just filling the screen with aluminum then? We did it, holy shit.
Aha! You did it! You found one!
But it looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Tell me you've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely.
Yeah, there's one here too. Seems like there's a fingerprint on the outside of the bloody handprint. Oh, I wonder if we could have picked that one.
Let's see if we can find a clean print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. How is that not enough? There we go.
Yay, a print! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process. Come on, even Phoenix has to know how the fingerprinting process works.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
Guess she's right.
Click the fingerprint Danny we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person you think let these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. Whose fingerprints would most likely, would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
This was... Wait, was this Gumshoe's? Where's Gumshoe? Yeah.
Aha! But these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
That's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right! There's a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
There go our eyes sparkling again. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using the chemical means.
Any prints in the area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right.
And that means...
Oh, so that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that were wiped away.
Prints other than ones left by a bloody hand. I mean, we could always check this. Right? Doesn't it say that you couldn't open the locker without fingerprint identification? Oh, we had to dust it. Okay, cool. Oh, do we have to... Hang on. What are we dusting then? Whoops. Shit. I'm not sure I understand what we're supposed to be testing for here then. 'Cause I thought it was going to be the handle for sure. Am I crazy? It's gotta be the handle, right? Oh my god, am I going insane? Oh, okay. Guess we just had to look extra hard. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
What do you mean, try a different finger? Oh wow, we actually got like a really full one here, nice. Marshall.
Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Is it someone I know? Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gunsh's prints. The luminal reaction, the blood, and the fingerprints are all in the same place.
Oh.
We have Jake Marshall's fingerprints. On a wiped bloodstain?
Why would Officer Marshall...
Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Oh boy, is this it? Is this the case? February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Oh, what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all... oh wait, who's Lana? The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes.
Lana!
Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. They didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
How'd it go?
It was as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But Lana, don't tell me you...
Much to my regret, I am as much in the dark about this as they are. The sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. It belonged to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
You have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? Do what you have to, Mr. Wright. February 24th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department for the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that is not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutors is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present the evidence relating to the murder as the police department. Or at the police department, Rose. In so doing, I believe that the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
That's supposed to be an admirable trait? Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For the first witness, prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Uh-oh.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I am the Officer Mike Meekins, sir. My occupation is, that would be murder, sir. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir. Actually, that's what we'd like to hear. Sir, what would you call part of the younger generation, sir? A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir.
Officer Meekins,
Yes, sir.
give us your report on the crime. Consider that in order.
Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I am part of the generation that must be told what to do, sir.
You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
I'm on board, sir. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, and then I did it. After all that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you. Do unto others before they do unto you. That's the Meekins family motto, sir. I see. Then you fainted and the colleague helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with.
I'm gonna hydrate before we do this part. I'm gonna need it. Now I'm ready. Duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. Okay, so why? Tell us why. Mr. Meekins, you work at the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir.
Yikes. Well, there's a scary thought. Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir. The Blue Badger? Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot, created by the chief detective, sir. I was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. I see. Sounds like a very, important mission. After the awards ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around. Wait, that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
And security screen and rushed into the room. Okay. I'm probably just gonna have to press him for everything. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is! I found it! This is the one right here. Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh. The number 4989596 is shown being used twice. Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the blue badge to the evidence room, and the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. So it was during the second time when... Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. You were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife. Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then? Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. Not exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand.
If you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be...
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. I fought for my... Oh wait, I fought my life and then I did it. I'm assuming you thought he killed him? Stabbed him or something? What exactly do you mean when you said you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched the knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes like a man. See. Must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of blood, and then the next thing I knew... Yes? He punched me right in the face, sir.
At what time did you regain consciousness?
No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right.
According to the report, the officer woke up, the witness, and it was about 5:30.
He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain. That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is. When I came round, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir.
Your mission?
Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned into the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? Got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins. With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to me to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir.
Chief?
Delivered it? What is that? A videotape? Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape. I was told it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake. I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at.
But communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look. How is the video of you murdering the victim? Oh, please stop using that word, murder, sir. It scares me.
Video of a real murder. What are we getting ourselves into?
Oh god, it's like a horror film. Whoa, that 3D animation? Wow, what a coincidence. The music is very fitting. Wait a minute. How'd he get out of there? Yeah, Edgeworth. Oh, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stored within us?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badgers, sir.
Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly?
Very well. Anyway, the tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room, and some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, witness testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins?
Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint, too. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim of the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start.
Things can't be clearly seen. So I guess this will just be another one of those things where we press all the way through. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at the man? Look at him. The face of the man who attacked you with a knife. Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen that man's face, I believe I would have classified as the latter.
The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point. You are the person who fought him, aren't you? Oh, yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face. Sir, I'm not that kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see. Relatable.
Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer.
Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it. How can you be... Okay, so, but do you know that for a fact? Well, you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you must label people with having seen or not seen it. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Since his face can't be identified in this video, only you can verify it. Well, why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or...
Meekins!
Ah!
Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
I'm the man who brandished the knife on you as Bruce Goodman. Tell us, why are you positive it was him?
I mean, he opened the locker... Oh, wait,
About these lockers, is there no other way to open them?
No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. And the only respond to registered fingerprints, sir.
I wonder what kind of methods he tried.
If the man that opened the locker's lock, which only responds to his registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the lock was assigned to. Exactly my point, sir. And this too. Locker opened with unquestioning different Goodman's lockers. Okay. I am just gonna press everything. How do you know that information? I heard rumors, sir. From people in the know, sir. People in the know? I work in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed. I also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. For the record, the opened locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source. So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video. The man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir. Please do. After all, you are the one being examined. I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. And it was his hand that tried to thrust the knife in my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir. Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie. That is. Unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again. Is there a problem with the security video? Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange. Strange? Yeah, it's the fact that he didn't exit? This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman. What? This video contains such a contradiction? Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. You would want me to point it out. Very well. Proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of. You have to point out a problem in the video? First time I've ever had to do that. You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing. Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer? Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where's the contradiction that indicates the man may not be Goodman? I didn't realize the glove the first time. Okay, it's either this or... I'm gonna try this first. I think I got it wrong. Something, yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean? Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright. You seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise. The point? What you're looking for is one thing and one thing only. Something that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman. Oh yeah. Ugh, I almost walked right into that defense's trap. I'll place him under arrest, sir. Rats. I need to slow down and tackle these things one piece at a time. Now what do I do? Very well. Let's try this again. Just remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt. That's the one pointing his finger at us. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of. The light's already on. What's strange about this video has got to be Officer Meekins? Oh my god, did I get it right? Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. Why do we have to listen to the music? When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint if it's a match. God, who is that? The light turns on and the lock is released. According to my very limited experience, that is what I understand, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Yeah, none of the other ones are on. Except that one. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker, wind a little earlier. Do we have to keep listening to the music? Oh, and he's wearing gloves on top of that, so it wouldn't even be able to read his fingerprints in the first place. Here, notice the light? What's this? It's already lit. Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Ah! Order, order. What is the meaning of this? It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And that locker is automatically locked. Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course. I'm not an expert in this. That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Oh, well, it just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. Oh then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? Me, Your Honor? Yes. Why wasn't the locker locked? Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jam the system sensor? Something jammed the sensor? Say. Something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah, I thought so too. Be another clue somewhere in this footage. Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point to the cause of this. We have to listen to the fucking... there's... Oh, okay. Wait. Is there something there? It looks like something's jammed in there. The thing that's strange about this video would have to be... this? Hold on a second. I need to use my eye drops. Well, I don't get it. Would you mind if I borrowed your eye medicine? Don't look at me with those bleary eyes. When your eyes get too teary, perhaps you should think this through again, hmm? Very well. Let's inspect the... Oh, wait, shit. Did look like there was something jammed in there. Oh, no. I think it was just the way it was... Never mind. No, well, okay, I guess not. Oh, we have to get it when the glove drops. Okay. Wait, shit. Why can't I click it? Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Oh, at least I don't have to listen to the music this time.
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of the doors when they're opened. I even fall out and roll a great distance when I open my...
Oh, I didn't get him.
We can't be sure that this item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
I can't do my voices right tonight. I guess the scuff is part of the process, though. This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. You had it 3 times I get it stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents. It would need to be an insulator. Like rubber, perhaps?
Yes, insulator. But at the crime scene.
There just might have been something that fits that description. But sir, by insulator, you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well. Will the defense please represent the relevant evidence? What was the insulator that was stuck in the locker room door?
Well, I mean, you can fucking see it in the I don't know why we had to present this. I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that was in the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened the locker. Is it not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir.
Order, order, order. We are to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Don't be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. Prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke?
Very well, begin your testimony.
Oh, right, I learned my lesson. I'm gonna save here, just in case I fuck this up. Yeah, I learned my lesson. That way, in case I fuck up, which is entirely relevant or possible, we don't have to do it all the way from the beginning again. There's one thing that proves that man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, you must use your ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective would use his card.
An ID card record, I see.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Still missing one, though. The ID used at 514 is that of the victim.
Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Where there's so few people using this room.
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases.
Special cases?
Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end. Me too. Well, it doesn't make much difference. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Let's just move on to the cross-examination.
Oh, so fucking lucky number 7's I bet is the person that put the glove in, right? So is it Sky's then? Or not Sky? What's her name? Star. Is it Star? Is she the sevens? There's one oh wait, I don't have to read this. Now we can just press the shit out of them. Like your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I'd even give him the V for victory sign, sir.
Couldn't he just use his right hand for that?
Let's hear him out for it. As we see, one never knows what might say until the very last second.
But we know that you can get guest ID cards too. Is that card hanging from your neck one of these ID cards? Yes, sir. The card right next to my cuff, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. What if someone were to steal it from you? Keeping it out in the open like that. Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck out when I get out of the car? Well, the remaining time is when my ID card gets that. It's my ID card that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID card chokes me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. But the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony.
ID card is used as a record of it. Okay. Let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to.
Let me see. Yes, that would be it. Detective Goodman.
What's the matter?
According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
So it is, Your Honor. But the prosecutor again? Maybe he's behind all this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide out of it. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Shh, don't stare at him. You got the wrong color, kid. He tried.
It would seem the inquiry committee will want to speak with you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. This seems so difficult for him.
The detective used his card. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. But maybe he just panicked. Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out.
Mr. Wright, what do you think?
I'm confused.
What?
The problem with the ID card testimony is far too obvious. Not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we got.
He lost his card. That's what he was trying to fill out. But what do we present? Oh god, the tired is starting to set in. I'm missing the very obvious thing again. This is where they question Edgeworth, right? At the time of the crime. I just want to look. 5:12, so that's 2 minutes away. It has to be the record then. We have to show it. Because we don't know if it was him that used it because we don't have any evidence. Oh, does that mean we could also show the video too? Because it has no evidence of it being him? There's got to be a piece of evidence that kind of throws off the whole. It doesn't have to be the person using their card to get in, it just has to be a card to get in. We must be the record then, right? Damn it. I feel like it has to do with the record at least. But this statement isn't false because it does leave a record. Oh, use their ID card, so this is where we had to present the ID card. Oh wait, the ID card or the record? I'm gonna try it. Oh, sweet. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I had the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
Lost item report.
It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something. Oh my god, it was his ID card that he lost. But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card.
Order. So now, what does this all mean?
It only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Order. Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright.
Bravo?
Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, The man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in this evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... well, I guess that's right. There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. Isn't gonna end well. Well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done that explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means the murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So...
the real crime should only take place at one location, the underground parking lot. In the prosecutor's office, the murder being Miss Alana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment of the defendant used the murder weapon. I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning.
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. What exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana...
What do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? There's still a lot of evidence pointing in like a bunch of different directions. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into that prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? Cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
If the court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We've not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. Be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Mr. Wright, do you mean...
Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh, whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear the person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well. Then, Mr. Wright, this person whom you would have testified, what is his or her name?
Oh, I think that's the first time we've... yeah, that is the first time we've had to, like, actually pick the witness. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Unfortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare.
Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witness is subpoenaed. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
Court is now at recess.
February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh, yes I am. I'll come back later.
Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
A lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run all the way around while on duty. On top of it all, call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Alright, Detective.
You better be, pal. Hey. Hey, 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 hey! I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky.
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
Oh, ho ho, ho ho ho, ho 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 ho! You mean this, right?
My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
My name? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Did I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's... Thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in the case.
This guy was a witness?
Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murderers.
I feel like that's a pretty regular cold take.
Oh, what? Now I've brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me?
Emma, but why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident, is that... That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as... the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark? No, Lana. It's over with. No. Emma, wait. She ran away.
Uh-oh. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here.
Jake Marshall, Angel Starr, Damon Grant, Miles Edgeworth? Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence. Knowing you must be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck. Better take a good look at this file. Oh, we got it to be continued. Actually, then that must mean we'll probably have enough to like make at least a short stream next time, because I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. My voice is getting rough, and I'm already having trouble with my voices already, and I don't know why. Also, I'm just super tired. I've been really tired this week, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. And that means this might be like a really This will be one of those really good cliffhangers. This actually went pretty smoothly, shockingly enough. Options. I'm gonna save again just in case. God, I love this game. Can't wait. It makes me so excited to like get to the other games too, you know? Like I'm just good. Yeah, but I definitely need to rest my voice. I can feel it. Eventually I'll probably get comfortable enough where it doesn't take such a huge toll, but like prior to streaming I had never talked. So honestly, this is the most talking I've done in like the past few months than I have in like the past several years. So it's probably gonna take me a while. I am enjoying this a lot. But with that, I appreciate everybody who came by today, as always, as you should well know by now. I love you all. And thank you again, Lux, for the raid. I know he's long gone now, but I appreciate it. And to the people that watched the VOD, I didn't fuck up nearly as much this time. That's a real plus. And honestly, I'm just as tired. So I feel like I really activated like a hidden brain cell there, and it's probably so dead now. But with that, I will see you fine individuals later. I hope you have a wonderful time zone. I'll see you later. Goodbye.